Okay, my bad about that. A little transition. I originally was just gonna put it straight up to me, but for some reason, the image popped up of the Fast and Furious anything. But anyways, welcome back, guys, to another stream. My name is Isaac, and this is the Isaac the Film Geek YouTube channel. Wait, I just messed up my own intro. Sorry, guys. Right now. I'm trying to get used to saying my new name, which is Multiverse of Movies, a channel for all movie fans. I want to thank all of you guys for joining us. Now, let me get one disclaimer. This stream will not have any Fast 9 spoilers. So, for those who have not seen the movie, don't worry. I'm just going to go more into details as to what I didn't like about F9. Don't worry, we're not just going to be talking about Fast 9 today. We're going to be talking about multiple topics. We got a lot of things going on, especially today. We have one major piece of thing. There's something new that came out. But anyways, guys, welcome to the Multiverse of Movies. And my name is Isaac, and thank you guys for being here. Let's actually get into some of the comments before we get into some things I want to talk about. But let me read some of the early comments. Senate Will Decide Your Fate says, I watched F9 this weekend and I really liked it. That is awesome, dude. Me personally, I did not like Fast 9. But hey, I'm glad you got a different experience from it. I'm always hoping for the best. Also, I think I should probably move my microphone here. Yeah, I think that audio sounds better if I have the microphone here. All right. Also, recently I've been having the habit of putting my microphone away, like in a position where you can't see it, so that way it seems more natural when I talk. Um, Let me know if you guys prefer this or if you want the microphone closer to me. But there is things you can change, like right here in the back, you can change the audio for betterness. But I think I'm just gonna leave the microphone here in a position where you guys really can't see it. That way, it doesn't really bother the camera. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for being here again. No spoilers in this stream, but yeah. Edwin also asked earlier, is this a spoiler review? No, don't worry. I will get into spoilers later if you guys want me to, but I would have to ask all of you guys for permission. But anyways, Dennis says, "Hi guys, passing by to have a chat. Welcome Dennis to the stream, and glad you're here, man. You're a great subscriber. And yeah, you have a lot of people here joining us. Edwin says, "Hey Isaac, hey Edwin, welcome to the stream, man. F10 and F11 will shoot back to back, and that is true. Not long ago they confirmed that." Not long ago they confirmed that they are making F10, F11, and it's gonna be the last Fast and Furious movies. I don't believe that. I do think they'll eventually come back, but they do want to shoot them like Infinity War, Endgame style movies. But yeah, also hold up. Subramania and everyone expected the clash of Hitman's Wife Bodyguards versus F9. Yeah, these last 2 weeks, I think the last two movies that came out were, or at least the last two big films that came out during this time was the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard and F9. Now, I have not been able to see the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard recently. I've been busy. Don't worry, I'm coming back this week. And we're actually going to be uploading. This last week, I have not been available. And then not only that, but there's a lot of other movies I'm more interested in. I do like Salma Hayek. I love Samuel Jackson, and I definitely love Ryan Reynolds, but I have not been able to see it yet. So that's why I haven't done a review at all of the movie. I have heard some people bash this film. Now, I personally have not seen it. I have not even checked the Rotten Tomato score or anything. So I'm really not familiar to what is the perception people are giving it. But me personally, I have not seen it. If I get good reviews, then maybe I'll think about watching it. But I did get to watch Fast 9 because I am a Fast and Furious fan. I have enjoyed every Fast movie as of yet, up until this new one that came out, Fast 9. I did not like Fast and Furious 9. Me personally, I'm just not that big of a fan of this film. I've liked everyone. The first one, Too Fast, Too Furious. I've loved Tokyo Drift. I loved Fast 5, Fast 6, Fast 7. They had different titles, but I kind of liked Fate of the Furious. I didn't think it was bad, but I kind of liked it. Hobbs and Shaw was pretty good. But yeah, that's just, this new one just didn't do it. I do have a separate review, but today I'm going to go more into details. Again, no spoilers for now. Later on, I might get into spoilers only if the chat allows me to, because again, I want to do a stream where we can talk, but I also don't want to be the guy to spoil it. But yeah. And also I can't blame people for not having seen it yet, mainly because it just came out this weekend. And like a lot of people don't watch it the first weekend. There's a lot of people who wait the next week or the next, or maybe they're busy this weekend or something like along those lines. So I do want to play it safe and hope that I don't spoil it for now. But again, if you guys want to, if you guys want to talk about the spoilers later on, then we'll talk about it. But yeah, and I also, when we do talk about spoilers, I would put the, like, I'll put something here that makes sure that you guys know we are going to be talking about spoilers. But yeah, also my hair is really messed up. I've actually had a rest day, and without hair products, my hair just ends up looking very weird. But yeah, Edwin says, I saw F9 too. It was good. I didn't like some parts. And yeah, man, hey, it's always great to hear other people's experience. You know, I've seen a lot of people tell me that they personally enjoyed Fast 9. Me personally, I have not liked it for many reasons. I wish I liked it again. I'm gonna say this again. I'm a big fan of the Fast franchise. Big fan of Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris. I'm a big fan of them, but this film just didn't do it to me. Also, again, Dwayne Johnson was not in the movie. I don't even know why I said Dwayne Johnson, but considering the whole Fast franchise, yeah. You think they will make Hobbs and Shaw too? Yeah, definitely. The movie made a ton of money. Not long ago, Dwayne Johnson was talking about it. They were even talking about Keanu Reeves being the villain. I'm not sure. I don't remember too much, but I do remember Dwayne Johnson talked about it, like if it was confirmed. Not only that, but the first Hobbs and Shaw made a ton of money. A lot of fans really enjoyed it, and yeah, Hobbs and Shaw 2 has been confirmed. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they have confirmed it. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Find out. I'm really trying to wait next year to go to the theaters again. I want the Batman to be one movie I see. That is awesome. And yeah, I remember you telling me in the stream prior that you have not been to the movies since the whole pandemic hit. And you told me that you wanted to see that Pattinson Batman film, which I think is a great way to get introduced to the theaters again. You know, go back to theaters with a bang. You know, a great film with a character you love. I kind of wish that happened to me, but I was glad that Tenet was that first film I got to see in theaters again, because I definitely missed the theaters. But yeah, also, if you guys see in the back, I have a WandaVision poster. Also, I'm not in my usual setup. I'm not in my bedroom where I really like being. But hey, I got 3 Funko Pops. Those were 3 new Funko Pops I got yesterday. Terminator 2 Judgment Day right there, a WandaVision poster, and a few movies that I will actually show you guys later on if you guys want. But those are a few new movies I got yesterday, 3 new pops. Terminator 2 I've had for a while, but I just love that box that I had to put it there. The WandaVision poster I got recently, I have not put it up in my room, but I really quite liked it. I think I'm not going to put it up in my room, mainly because I like the bot. Like, you see those little carb like this. I don't know what to call it, but you see that thing. I kind of like it having like that, and then just putting it in the back. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that because, again, I don't really want a WandaVision poster in my bedroom, but we'll have to wait and see and find out. But yeah, hold up. It's Delvemonet. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure what that means. But yeah, should be seeing it tomorrow. That is awesome, dude. I hope you have a great time. Personally, I didn't like Fast 9. It just didn't hit me well. And look, this is coming from a Fast fan. I've loved every Fast movie. I love the message about family. I like the movies that they produce. I'm a big fan of Paul Walker as Brian. Vin Diesel, you know, I really like him as an action star, but this Fast 9 was just so ridiculously weird, and it just didn't hit me right. I remember I left the theater thinking, dang, I didn't feel anything for this movie. You know, in every Fast movie, they end off with your classic, all the family's together. They're having a little barbecue, drinking some beer. They typically have it like that. But this time, and I always feel enjoyment. Also, Switzerland just scored against France in the Euro. So for those watching the game, let's ignore that. I know you guys don't want to talk about soccer, but you know, that ending, typically I'm like, I feel relieved. I feel happy for the characters. But this time I was like, it didn't feel earned. It didn't really feel earned. But yeah, Submarine, I'm just going to say sub. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. Will you review the Black Widow movie? Yes, sir, I will. I have my tickets booked for the very, very first day. that it comes out. So I will be dropping a review once it comes out. So don't worry. Also, I will be doing a spoilers discussion for Black Widow probably an entire week after the movie comes out. Also, I just never mind. But I will be doing a spoilers discussion, but I will be dropping a review the day after I watch it. So don't worry, guys. In the multiverse of movies, I will be talking about Black Widow. I'm quite excited for the film. But yeah. Have you saw a sneak peek of Jurassic World Dominion on IMAX? I saw it was good. I can't wait. And then it's coming in June 2022. Wait, did I say 2022? Wait, never mind. I thought I said 2020 twice. And then okay, let's ignore what I said. I didn't get to see it in IMAX, so I didn't get to see the clip in a theater. I did see the little clip on YouTube. I searched it up, and I think it's pretty good. I didn't get to see it in IMAX because I didn't watch the movie in IMAX, but I thought it was a pretty good little clip. I'm not going to say what it is because I think that might be considered a spoiler for people who want to see it, but I'm quite excited for Jurassic World Dominion. I'm a big fan of the Jurassic Park movies. I love the first one. The second one was all right. The third one was all right. That rebooted, I mean, not the rebooted, the revival with Jurassic World was pretty good. I didn't really like Fallen Kingdom, but I'm a big fan of the Jurassic Park movies, and I'm looking forward to Dominion. I'm a big Chris Pratt fan. I really love Chris Pratt as not only a person but an actor. And that guy can get me into anything. I'm watching the Tomorrow War just for him. But yeah, Rhea says, Isaac, what's up, Rhea? Welcome to the stream. Also, she just started a new channel. She does gaming videos. So for the people who like gaming videos, who like gaming streams, y'all go ahead and subscribe to her. Go support her channel out. But yeah, next question. Tony Robinson says, Isaac, what's up? What's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the multiverse of movies. Glad you're here with us. Today we're going to be talking about Fast 9. Don't worry, no spoilers once again. I will talk about spoilers later on in the stream if people want me to. But for now, we're not going to spoil anything because I don't want to be the guy who spoils. And especially, it was just the first weekend that the movie came out. But yeah. Random question. Have you ever seen the movie Reservoir Dogs? If so, what did you think? If not, it's definitely a must-watch, one of my all-time faves. I've never seen it, but I have heard the name before. Let me actually go ahead and search it up. I feel like I may have heard of it. Let me share screen. Hold up. Let's see. New tab. Okay, Reservoir Dogs. Oh, I spelled reservoir wrong. So here it is. It's this one movie. Oh, wait, hold up. Quentin Tarantino. Oh wait. Wait, hold up. Let me click on the movie itself. No, not the image. Okay, I'm assuming this is the one. Okay, I'm already interested just at the fact that I see Quentin Tarantino. Okay, let me go on the IMDb page. I'm already interested because I see Quentin Tarantino. I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino. Hold up. 8.3 out of 10. That is a great score right there. All right, you know what? I'm actually gonna. You know what? If I can find it on a streaming service, I'm gonna try watching it. Oh yeah, writers Quentin Tarantino. No, direct. Oh, I did not know. I did not know he was the one that direct. I've heard of this movie, but I've never been able to watch it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take the time out of my day and watch the film. Maybe after the stream, I'll try watching it. But that is a must watch now on my list. But yeah, let's see. We just got a lot of comments. Development. Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. But yeah, F4 is not good. I actually quite enjoyed it. But hey, it's all subjective, man. That's the beautiful part about movies in general. The multiverse of movies where really all films are subjective. And yeah, also I'm getting a lot of notifications over the France versus Switzerland game. Also, to my people out there who happen to be from Spain, I don't think there are some people here from Spain, but for the people who happen to be from Spain, congratulations. Your team just beat Croatia in the round of 16 in the Euros 2021. Congratulations to my Spanish subscribers out there. I'm proud of Spain because there's a lot of Barcelona players there. For some of you guys that do know, I'm a big Barcelona fan. Alvaro Morata, I'm sorry, the guy needs to go. I saw the game, and this whole Euros, Morata has just been terrible. But hey, that's it for the soccer talk. But next question. Warner Bros. Released the official Blu-ray of Justice Trilogy, including Zack Snyder's Justice League. they won't appreciate Zack Snyder, but clever and money making. And yeah, I heard that I think it's September. I forgot what date, but I think it was September 7th. They are going to be releasing a Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K edition of Zack Snyder's Justice League, including the Zack Snyder Justice League trilogy. I'm personally going to be buying a physical copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I already have BBS Ultimate Edition. I already have Man of Steel. I think I believe I have every DCU movie in Blu-ray except Birds of Prey and Wonder Woman 84. I know I have Man of Steel. I have Batman vs Superman. I have Suicide Squad. I have Wonder Woman. I also have Justice League 2017, which let me tell you, that's in the very back of my shelf to a point where no one can see it because that I do have a little section in my little case of movies that I don't really ever want to watch again. But I know that's one of them. Aquaman I have, Shazam I have, Joker's not DCU, but I'm just gonna say that I have that. Um, yeah, that I have almost every DCU movie, so I am gonna have to get Zack Snyder's Justice League. I like Birds of Prey, but I'm not gonna get that on Blu-ray mainly because Birds of Prey is more of a movie I can enjoy while I watch it, but not a movie I watch over and over again because there's a lot of other better movies. Wonder Woman 84 is a movie I didn't like. I've been tempted to get Wonder Woman 84 just because they have it all on Walmart, Target, all these displays, and I've been wanting to get it just because the box looks good. And look, I'm a big physical media guy. Those boxes to me just look beautiful. So I don't know. I would want one, but I think I definitely didn't like Wonder Woman 84. But yeah, some comments. Oh my god. Okay. Um, Harrison Ford got injured on the set of Indiana Jones 5. And yeah, I wanted to talk about that, but around that time, I wasn't able to make videos. But yeah, I heard about a lot of people still, for some reason, don't believe Indiana Jones 5 is happening. It's like they're filming it already. You know how much money they lose off of filming. And I remember this actually appeared once. I remember I was in Max's channel. By the way, Max is retiring from YouTube. I saw his little stream and I also saw his tweets and all that. I am going to miss my boy Max. He did help this channel grow. I feel like half of my subscribers came from Max's channel because I'll always get people in my streams or in my videos commenting being like, hey, I saw you from Max's stream. And I'm always, I want to thank Max. I want to thank Max for what he did because I remember when he first encountered my channel, I had like 200, 300 subscribers, I believe. Very small channel. I remember it was in one of my videos. He commented saying, hey, I would like to have you on my stream someday. Why don't you go message me on Twitter? And I was surprised because prior to this, I have always seen Max's videos. And by the way, for those who are wondering who I'm talking about Mad Max from Movie Madness and Entertainment. And I'm really gonna miss him because he really did help this channel grow a lot. I remember he gave me a platform. I got to meet a lot of great people here on YouTube. I got to meet Saggy Melons, Eddie from Oh My Diaz 22. I've gotten to meet a lot of great people from those streams. I've made a lot of good friends here on YouTube because of Max, and I want to thank Max. I wanted to make a separate video, but I'm just going to quickly say thank you to Max for what he's done in this channel. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I can't blame him for wanting to leave YouTube. It is very stressful. It is very tiring. But I want to thank him again. But yeah. Also, let me know in the comments if any of you guys subscribe to me from Max's channel. But let me get into what I was saying. But I remember there was a stream once where we were talking about the Flash movie. Now, this was before they started filming, or at least before those set images came out. I remember he was saying how he didn't believe that the Flash movie was coming out. And I remember I was like, it is coming out because they've already started filming. It's a lot of there's too much to not do this film. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, they're definitely doing it. So this kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones 5. They are definitely doing it because they're already filming it. You already see set pictures. But yeah, it does suck that Harrison Ford gets injured a lot. And he's an old man. That must be stressful and tiring for Harrison Ford. But the guy just has a good physique. I gotta give my boy Harrison Ford credit when credit's due. But yeah. Next comment, it's Tarantino's debut movie, the one he made before Pulp Fiction. Oh, okay. So this was one of This was one of his early films. No wonder I probably didn't know. But yeah, hey, it's Quentin Tarantino. I mean, just recently. Actually, let me show you guys one thing. Uh, yeah, yes. Yesterday, I bought those movies up there. Besides Terminator 2, I bought those movies, and I bought Hero, the Jet Li Quentin Tarantino movie Hero, and I've never had it on physical media. I've never been able to find it, and I had to get the Jet Li the Quentin Tarantino Jet Li Hero. It's such an amazing film. Everything about this movie just looks beautiful. And I remember I saw it. I'm like, finally, I've never been able to find a physical form of this movie, so I had to get it. And yeah, here it is, the Quentin Tarantino Jet Li Hero movie. And I really love this film, and I had to get it on physical media. But yeah, I will have to watch Reservoir Dogs, especially because it's Tarantino, and I'm a big Tarantino fan. But yeah, I like Dom and Brian, Paul Walker cheater duo in the movie. I'm assuming you mean character, and yeah, I actually do. I really love Dom's and Brian's. For those who don't know, Dom is Vin Diesel, and Brian is Paul Walker in the Fast franchise. I love their relationship. I love how they become friends. How you know in the first Fast and Furious movie, Dom is running away from the cops, and no one goes to help him except Brian, who he just recently beat in a race and not long ago completely bullied him. And because of that, he was like, wow, Brian's a very loyal guy. Brian didn't even know me, and yet he was willing to help me as if I was one of his own. And not only that, but that ending from the first Fast Furious movie where he has to run from the cops, and Brian could have easily arrested him, done his job, probably have gotten a promotion. He could have easily have done that, but he gave him the keys and he was like, go, here's your head start, go, leave. And I really love that. I really do love that. And I really love their friendship, man. It's a beautiful friendship. Also, let me put that on the camera a little lower. Sorry about that, guys. I know you guys don't want to see my face zoomed in, but yeah. Do you have Suicide Squad extended cut, Blu-ray, or the original cut? I actually have the extended version of it because I remember I'm not a fan of Suicide Squad, but I remember I heard about an extended version, so I was able to find one at my closest second in Charles, and they had the extended version in physical media. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it. I want to see what they have that's extended. It's a few minutes, but hey, it's good for my collection. And yeah, I have the extended cut. I believe it also came with the original cut version. I could be wrong. I could be wrong if that happened. Like you, I love physical media. Yeah, man, I love physical media. Like I am a streaming guy too. I have HBO Max, I have Disney Plus. But the thing is about having like a copy, having a copy like this, it feels like you have a little bit of power because it's like, let's say one day the Wi-Fi's out at your house and you're there like, oh man, what do I do now? Well, you go to your little shelf, you go to your little movie zone, wherever you keep your movies, and you're there looking at movies. You have options now, and you pick out a movie, and maybe you're like, hey, I want to watch this Quentin Tarantino Jet Li Hero, and you're there like, heck yeah, man. I mean, why not? It's like, you pop up the disc, you just put it in, and you get to see a great film without having to worry about streaming services. And yeah, that's what I love a lot about physical media. I also love the box. It's like I just love knowing I can get a box of a movie and just look at it and love it, because with physical media, you just have it there on the screen and then just there. But with physical, you get to enjoy it. It feels like you're gonna get more excited. And not only that, but when like you got your other movie fans that come in, you're there like, yeah, I got Hero, or I got Karate Kid, or I got, I don't know, Baby Driver, Gladiator. You're just there like, hey, I got that. One day, I want to do a stream one day where I just show you guys my whole collection of movies, because I have a lot of them. I believe some of you, if you guys keep up with me on Instagram, I do update like my collections, like my Funko Pops, my action figures, posters, movies. A few weeks ago, I actually ended up getting this entire box of Indiana Jones, the trilogy movies, the old classic ones. I ended up getting a box like that, and I really liked it. So if you guys want to keep up with me, follow me on Instagram actually, which is at Isaac the Film Geek, which is down in this little scan thing. But yeah, lots of love from India, Karnataka. That is awesome, dude. I have quite a few Indian subscribers, so thank you, man, for showing support. And when someone tells me they're not from the USA, they're from different continents. Like I have a subscriber from Wales, I have a subscriber from England, I have a subscriber from India. I like knowing that because it feels cool knowing how diverse your this channel has become. Where it like I'm just some random Latino kid from Houston, which is in the USA. I'm just some random Latino kid from Houston, and it feels special, kind of like knowing I get to talk to people from around the world that are movie fans just like me. You know, movie fans who have this certain bond and connection, like this family moment where we can all talk about movies. Like maybe one day, like the thing I love so much about this channel is when I watch movies, I feel more excited because not only do I get to watch a movie, I get to make a live stream and talk to you guys about it. Like, for example, let's say I remember back then I would see like a news, like let's say Lucasfilm gets bought by Disney. All right. Back then I would know that, and then I would talk to maybe like one or two other friends who probably don't care as much about movies. But now when there's like some big news, I get to just talk to you guys, you know, for fun and enjoy a great time, enjoy the things we love most, which is movies. And it does feel special seeing people from around the world be here on this channel. And wait, hold up. I remember not long ago, I think it was my Instagram DMs. I text a lot of my subscribers on Instagram, which is at Isaac the Film Geek. It's also my Twitter. It's down there in the little I don't know what that thing is called. This little box right here. You guys see it, it's in purple. Um, I will have some people text me. And I remember I was talking to this one guy, and I think at one point he said, "My apologies if I can't text correctly. I'm not very good at typing English." And I was like, "Oh, what country are you from?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm French." And obviously that means that he speaks French. And I don't know, that at that moment it kind of hit me. I was like, man, it's actually cool knowing like the different types of people you're talking to. So yeah, thank you, sub. And that is awesome, dude. I have quite a few subscribers from India. That's a great country, man. And it always feels cool knowing where people are from, like how many people from around the world are here on the channel. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. Edwin says, "Oh yeah, have you seen the set photos? First look of Supergirl and Central City, and a truck in the background of Wonder Woman. First look of Bruce Wayne, of Michael Keaton, Batman, and Barry." Yeah, I did see those images. I didn't get to talk about them. I was actually gonna make a video this weekend, but I was like, it's too late. So I'm just gonna talk about it here. You guys know I'm a big fan of Sasha Kaya, not that because I know her from anything, but just because it's cool seeing another Hispana playing a iconic characters like Supergirl. And you know, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, I think her suit looked cool. A lot of people are like, "Where's the cape? Where's the cape?" Well, you guys have to remember that. Remember when Henry Cavill did Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman? They did the CGI cape because it is much easier and much more convenient. So that I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do with Sasha Gaya's Supergirl. Her suit looks cool. I like the red. The symbol looks a lot like the Henry Cavill Superman logo. And yeah, I think it looks cool. And yeah, I did see the truck with Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I remember that was the first set photo I saw, and I was like, heck yeah. Now it feels like we're connected back to the DCU that we know and love. And then Bruce Wayne of Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's hair, I loved how it was like flicked back, and it gave me memories of Batman Beyond, and I really like that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And also, we got to see Barry Allen and Iris West, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I've never seen Logan. But the other day, I found it for 50p in a charity shop. I'll watch it as soon. Wait, I watched it soon. Also got all three Taken's films for 50p. That is awesome, dude, man. And yeah, I really like Logan. I really love Logan. I consider it the best X-Men Fox movie, you know, X-Men Marvel movie in general. I think it's the best one. I'm glad you get to see it, man. And hey, it's awesome. To me, I never criticize anyone if they see a popular movie. Like, I remember just 2 weeks ago, one of my friends who's a big movie fan like me finally got to see The Godfather Part 2. To me, it's a top 5 favorite movie of all time. And it was kind of cool seeing his reaction. And I was like, hey, man, the awesome thing about seeing a movie is that it's your first time. And I mean, to me, nothing beats that first time experience. So that is awesome, dude. I hope you love Logan. And also, I have a friend whose favorite movie of all time is Logan. So that is a cool thing. And also, the three Taken films. That is great, man. I'm not the biggest fan of the Liam Neeson Taken movies, but I do quite like them. I don't have the trilogy in my collection. I do have the first movie, but I if I ever get the chance, I should probably get the trilogy. But yeah. Next question by Dennis. Isaac, did you ever? Oh, wait, hold up. Um, I just remembered something. I'm not even talking about Fast and Furious 9 right now, but I will eventually. But I want. I like reading comments more than talking to myself. Isaac, did you ever see Dark City 1998? I have. I have not seen it in a long time. Wait, hold up. Let me search up right now something. Hold up. Crap. What movie were we talking about? Dark City. All right, Dark City. I've seen it. I've seen it, but I have not seen it in super long. Hold on. Let me remember who directed it. IMDb. But I do remember seeing it, and I actually did quite enjoy it. I've only seen it once. It was like 3 years ago. Director Alex Proyas, story writer. All right. Stars. Rafael. All right. Okay. Now I'm remembering what movie we're talking about. And yeah, I did like the movie. I think it's quite underrated because I don't think I've ever met anyone who's seen Dark City. But I do really like the movie. I probably should rewatch it again because I have not seen it in a long time. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. And yeah, thank you for reminding me about that film because I really haven't seen it in a long time. But yeah, next question. Edwin says Vin Diesel was supposed to be in Too Fast, Too Furious, but oh wait, hold up. Let me take this out. Okay, there we go. We're back. He was supposed to be in Too Fast, Too Furious, but because he was not in it because of contract issues. And yeah, I remember that. I remember before Fast 7 came out, I did a binge of the entire Fast saga before Fast 7 came out, which was the Paul Walker final movie. And I remember there were a few Fast movies I had not seen. Like I never saw Too Fast, Too Furious. I've never seen Tokyo Drift, and that was it about the Fast movies that I've never seen. And so when I got to Too Fast, Too Furious, I was like, hey, where's Dominic Toretto? Why is Vin Diesel not here? I mean, the last movie ended a little clip, and if instead we got Tyrese Gibson, which I love Tyrese Gibson. I thought he was the best part of F9, but we saw Paul Walker and Tyrese Gibson do a heist, do a mission of stopping this one. I forgot what he wanted, but he was a bad guy who was it something drug related or money related? I forgot what it was, but it was both of them. And I remember the whole time they didn't mention Dom at some parts. And I was like, wait, hold up, where's Dom? Where is Dom? And I was like, Dom's such a big. Why is he not in the second one? And I searched it up, and I did eventually find out his contract issues. But yeah, I still loved. I know a lot of people. When I talk to them about the Fast franchise, they always tell me that one of their least favorite ones is Too Fast, Too Furious. I actually really liked it. I like Tyrese Gibson. I really like Paul Walker, obviously in the movie. But yeah, MSK says, "Yo, what's up, MSK? Welcome to the stream, man, and I'm glad you're here with us." Next question. Hold up. Okay, Edwin says, same Isaac. I didn't get Indiana Jones movie box, but I got the Jurassic Park franchise, all 5 movies. That is awesome, dude. My mom's a big fan of the Jurassic Park franchise. I did actually buy her all the movies because I think that's her. She doesn't really like sci-fi movies. Let me make that clear. She's not a big sci-fi fan. She likes drama movies. She likes a few horror movies. But there is one sci-fi franchise she loves, and that is Jurassic Park. Because when she was growing up, she let me remind you, she was born in the mid-70s. When she was pretty young, I think she was like around 9. She was under 20 when the first Jurassic Park came out, and she loved it, and she loved the other Jurassic Park movies. And I remember when the first Jurassic World movie came out, she got to watch it, and she really liked it. And then she also liked Fallen Kingdom. I actually didn't really like Fallen Kingdom that much, but she really liked it. And so I remember for a Christmas gift, I decided to give her all 5 Jurassic Park movies. So technically, I have bought them, but I don't own them. I wish I did because I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. But that is awesome, dude. But yeah, it's funny. I don't know if you guys see eye to eye with me on this, but with certain franchises, I feel certain connections to people. Like with my mom, I think of Jurassic Park. Like when I watch Jurassic Park, I think of my mom's love for Jurassic Park. When I watch a war movie, I think about my dad because my dad's a massive fan of war movies. When I think of Fast and Furious, like the entire franchise, I think of this one friend I have who's a big car fanatic. Like that guy knows his cars. Like he knows everything about cars, or at least that's the way I see it. And that's with me with people who I'm close with. And I feel like some people do see eye to eye on that, but I like that connection. I love that connection. Like me and my younger sister, we have this MCU connection where we go to watch MCU movies, we go watch the MCU Disney Plus series, and with her I have that connection because that's how it is. Like she's a big MCU fan, I'm a big MCU fan. That's how I see it. Uh, Funny enough, I actually have the same connection with my subscribers, which is the DCEU, where with not with someone personal, the DCU, I have that connection, but with you guys because most of my subscribers came here from the Zack Snyder's Justice League DCEU. And so when I watch a DC movie, I think of my YouTube channel rather than someone personal. But yeah, that's just me with franchises. I don't know if that made sense, but that's just how I see it. But yeah, Marvel is ready to us everything except Spider-Man trailer. Yeah, I heard some people talking about that. We've already gone 2 Shang-Chi trailers. We've gone an Eternals trailer. We've seen 3 Black Widow trailers. I understand why though, because Shang-Chi's coming out in 2 months, and Spider-Man doesn't come out for quite a while. But I do expect we're gonna get a teaser by before Black Widow just to promote it. Why not? But yeah, I cannot wait for No Way Home trailer. But yeah, next comment. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino movies are awesome, but Django is a masterpiece. Oh yeah, it's funny because I always think of that movie as the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio said the racial slur. But I really like Django. I've been trying to find that on physical, but I've not been able to. And I know you can buy them on Amazon, eBay, wherever. But for some reason, I'm not like that. I like going to like a store and picking out the movie. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I am probably gonna have to look for that one on physical media. But yeah. Next question. Hold up. Next question. Will you do a spoiler review of F9 later in the stream? Yeah, I hope to, but I'm gonna have to ask everyone here on the stream, and I will put like a box. Like for example, when we get into that, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on the box. So later on, for those who have not seen the movie, that's just gonna be a little warning. But maybe later we are gonna be talking about Fast 9. But yeah, I want to because there are some things I want to spoil and talk about, but. Yeah, next question. Paul Walker started the franchise and then Vin Diesel carried it on. And I agree with that because the first movie started with his character being the protagonist. Vin Diesel was more of the main character, but a secondary character nonetheless. And then Too Fast, Too Furious, he was the main character. And then for multiple movies, he was that main character. Eventually transitioned to Dom being the main guy, especially after with Fast 7 and then after. Although Fast 6 and Fast 5, I would say, are more Dom movies. But yeah, that's how I see it. And I do see Paul Walker, the guy who began the franchise. But yeah, there's a short film before Too Fast, Too Furious when Paul Walker is on the run and going to Florida. Yeah, I remember I've not seen that in a while, but I remember that little short film. I've only seen it once. I don't remember too much, but I do remember the main thing was he's on the run and going to Florida. But yeah, next question. I mean, next comment. Marvel is releasing too much Black Widow footage. I'm not gonna. I mean, I think that's a typical Marvel thing. Because I remember I started noticing this with Infinity War came out, where for a while we're like, as fans, we're like, give us footage, give us footage, give us footage. So the first trailer drops, and we're like, heck yeah. And then a few months later, the second trailer drops, and we're like, heck yeah. And then a few commercials, other commercials, commercial. And you're like, more footage, more footage. And eventually, in the last 2 months before Infinity War came out, I noticed how every week there was like this new, they would always drop like new clips. Like they would drop like maybe a small scene, maybe a new commercial. And you get tired of it, and you're there like, I just want to watch the movie. And I noticed that with Infinity War. And so when Endgame happened, that happened again. Ant-Man and the Wasp, that happened again. Captain Marvel, that happened again. And so I understand you, but I think it's a typical Marvel thing. But I can't blame them. It's good promoting. But yeah, they are doing that a lot recently with Black Widow. But yeah, I'm going to drink a little bit of water real quick. I'm really thirsty already. 42 minutes. Let me actually get into some things I liked about F9. Okay. By the way, for those people who want to follow me on social media, Isaac the Film Geek, just want to put that out there. But yeah, okay, I think that's. Oh wait, I didn't mean to put that one. Okay, so Fast 9 came out this weekend. So for those who haven't seen it, I'm gonna be doing a little in details review right now. So for the people who came here wanting to talk about F9, don't worry, I got you guys. No spoilers for now. But later on in the stream, I will get into spoilers. Also, by the way, on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to be talking about Loki episode 4, spoilers discussion. But yeah, again, let's get back into the topic of Fast and Furious 9. Well, that's not the technical name. The technical name is F9, The Fast Saga. Let me get some good things out the way, because I saw a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're over criticizing F9." I'm like, "No, I'm not. That's just my personal opinion." Look, I'm gonna say this again. I'm a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. I'm really a fan of the franchise as a whole. I wait, hold up. Let me actually, you know what? Let me respond to this one comment first, and then we'll get into the rest of it. But yeah, DCU fans are expecting a lot from James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to talk about this, but I'm gonna say that, right now, besides F9, let me talk about one last thing. That Suicide Squad trailer was just, you guys know my thoughts already. The first two trailers I've loved, but I remember when that first trailer dropped, I was so excited that I made a live stream, an unscheduled, unplanned live stream, and talked about how much I love that trailer, because I've been so excited for that movie, because I'm a big fan of James Gunn. I'm a big fan of the Suicide Squad, and I felt like that first Suicide Squad movie just didn't do them justice. So when I heard James Gunn was going to do the film, I was excited. I was once again excited because, again, James Gunn made my favorite. Oh, okay, okay. Hold up. It says my laptop's charging, but I'm not. It's not charging. I guess. Oh well, but yeah. Hold up. What was I saying? That trailer, that new one, was my favorite trailer because, first of all, I like the music. Rain. I really like that song. I love how it started. Because one thing I have hated was who's the main character, because it's like with these squad movies, these movies with multiple characters, you always have one character that they center the story around mainly. And I've been wondering, who is that guy for this movie? Like, for example, the Fast and Furious movies, Dom Toretto's the main character. For Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord's the main character. And that's what I was wondering. Like, you can even say in the Snyder Cut, you could say that, that Victor Stone was probably the heart. I mean, not probably, he definitely was the heart of the league. And so I was always wondering, I was always wondering who was going to be, the main guy. And when I watched the two trailers, I've loved the trailers, but one thing I specifically didn't like is they never clarified who the main character is going to be. They're more like, hey, look, Peacemaker. Hey, look, Polka Dot Man. Hey, look, Bloodsport. But this new one finally hinted at who it is. And it's probably going to be Bloodsport. And it starts off with his story. And, I love the reason why he's in jail. And this happened in the comics, by the way, which is he shot Superman with the kryptonite bullet and sent him to the ICU. And I love that. I remember when Amanda Waller said that, I was like, yo, that is awesome. I want to see that scene now, and I hope that they have Henry, because I'm not gonna lie, James Gunn would probably want to bring in Henry Cavill just to do that quick scene, and he probably may have done it. I mean, anything's possible with James Gunn. So possibly, I don't think they will show the flashback, or maybe they're just gonna do the Shazam thing where they just hide Superman's head. I hope they don't. But I really, I this trailer was just so good, and I really liked it. But one little scene I loved from the trailer was the moment where you hear Polka Dot Man, you see him happy, you see him like excited, and he yells out, "I'm a superhero!" And I love that because you see the joy out of his face, you see how happy he is to be considered a superhero. And I thought that was a great scene. I thought that was an awesome scene. I really liked it, and I like that. And I really love the trailer, man. I'm excited. It's the movie I'm most excited for right now, which is James Gunn's Suicide Squad, because I'm a big fan of James Gunn. I think him doing Suicide Squad is perfect, and I cannot wait. And yeah, DC fans are very divisive. Specifically DC fans. DC fans are very divided on their thoughts on Suicide Squad. Like, I've met a lot of people who have liked the trailers. I've met a lot of people who have not liked the trailers. And my opinion is I really liked it. Now, if you guys disagree, that is awesome. No worries. To me, it's all subjective. If something didn't hit you a certain way, then it's completely subjective. No worries about that. But yeah, I do think there's a lot of pressure because James Gunn's going very different to what we've seen in the DCU. Now, yes, Shazam was comedic and bright, and yes, Wonder Woman 84 was comedic and bright, while the rest of the DCU has been more dark and gritty. But James Gunn's going over the top on the color and like being more brighter, being more happy. And so it is going to be something different to what we've seen in the previous installments in the DC extended universe. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be the best DC movie we've seen in a while. Wait, hold up. The reason why I didn't include Snyder Cut in that is because I consider it a 2017 movie, just because that's when it was supposed to come out. So let me just quickly say that. But yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait for Suicide Squad, or the Suicide Squad. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I cannot wait. But yeah, I didn't know that the title of Fast and Furious 9 is Fast 9, Fast 9, the Fast Saga. I don't know. I do remember I heard that where they confirmed that the title was F9, the Fast Saga. They do that a lot. The Fast and Furious franchise, like I remember, I think the seventh movie was called Furious 7, and I think the fifth one was called Fast 5. There was Too Fast, Too Furious. The Fast Saga has a lot of different names. I mean, the eighth one was called Fate of the Furious. Yeah, it was weird that they decided to call it F9 this time, but yeah. I saw it early from a ad from a cast member. I did see it like that too. I remember I was I was I was watching YouTube. I like watching YouTube, and there's an ad, and I think it was Captain Boomerang. I forgot what was his actor's name, but it's Captain Boomerang. Um, and he is like, guys, I'm not supposed to show you this or something like that, like from a phone. Like you could tell the guy was like recording like this, and he says that I'm not supposed to show you, but here's this early trailer, and it was just, and I see like Idris Elba, and then I'm like, oh, this seems new. I'm like, really? And so I go on YouTube, making sure, is this a real, like, is this something new that I missed out or something? And I found it out that they just recently had put that out, and that was cool. That was really cool, and big fan of that trailer. But yeah, that was cool how they promoted it. And yeah, next comment, they can show him like Shazam did, like Bloodsport shot him, and then Superman falls, goes to the hospital. Yeah, they might do that. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, I saw it from Idris Elba, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get into F9. Let's get into F9 right now. Um, okay, for some reason it's not showing me my viewers. Why is it not showing me how many viewers I have? Typically on the top left corner, it shows me how many viewers I have. It's not showing. Wait. All right. So, okay, there we go. So F9, Fast 9. How do I say this? I'm not a fan of this film. I saw the reviews and I'm like, okay, I've seen bad reviews for movies I've liked. Like for example, Batman versus Superman. Uh, that's a main example there. You know, Venom when it came out had a lot of bad reviews, low score. So I'm like, I don't always just 100% blindly believe them. So I watched F9 and like I don't know if you guys have seen my review already, but it it just it was a massive disappointment. Let me actually say some positive things. I want to be positive to Fast 9, the Fast Saga. I want to be positive. I want to start the stream out positive. All right, let's go positive. Um, let me say some good things. I, I don't know where to start. Let me remember some positives about. I like the flashback scenes. The flashback scenes were pretty nice. I like the coloring that they chose. Uh, the actors for Dom and what was John Cena's character? What was his? Oh, Jacob. Jacob. It was Jacob. Okay. Jacob and Dom. Those flashback scenes were pretty nice. Those were really nice scenes, and I really liked them a lot. Those were probably my favorite parts of the movie because you saw a lot of heart and emotion. Uh, I really like Tyrese Gibson. Him and Ludacris together are just comedic chemistry. I really like them. I don't remember what the actress name is, but she's the one with the she has braids. She's British. She's British and she has braids. I actually like her a lot in this movie. It's kind of funny how she started off as this character that they found trapped in Fast Seven, and now she's one of the main members. I also like the little hints at that the fact that Brian still exists within the universe. I wouldn't consider this a spoiler, but Brian does take care of Dom's kid. I think that is a nice little tribute. There's a lot of things I like. There's a lot of things I like. Um, I think those are the only things I do like about F9. I think that probably is the only things I like. I'm trying to remember right now at the top of my head what else did I like. I mean, I like the music they put, but then again, that's not really something impressive for most movies if you're when it comes to non-original soundtracks. But I do like the music. I mean, Fast and Furious is pretty good at setting up a tone with their music. Um, and yeah. So now let me talk about a lot of the bad things. Hold up, let me read some of the comments before I get into the rest. We started from a race and then go to space. Yeah, the franchise has been milked so far. Yeah, it's been milked ever past Fast Seven to me. But yeah, Jeremy Gonzalez says Noel wants to see Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man: No Way Home, and Hawkeye in Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel's release date Disney Plus. And yeah, I'm excited for all of those. I cannot wait for Black Widow. I can't wait for Shang-Chi, Eternals, No Way Home, especially No Way Home. I'm really excited for No Way Home. The Hawkeye series, I'm more excited about more than most people. Miss Marvel, I know it's gonna be called. Wait, oh wait, no, I'm just not remembering. Miss Marvel is gonna be a series, but they're also gonna do the Marvels with Captain Marvel. What was Tanoia Paris's character's name again? Wait, what was Tanoia Paris's character name? Crap, I forgot what her name was. Was it Phantom? No, 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 no. I don't think that was her name. I forgot, but it's gonna be the three Marvel characters. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm excited for them. Now Vin Diesel wants a musical out of it. Yeah, and Edwin just summed up the what fast happened. Dom became Superman. Let me just go ahead and say the worst part about this film is that there is no stakes. Okay, the thing about action movies that makes them so cool and so amazing is the stakes of these scenes where you're there like, oh my god, can the protagonist die? Oh my god. That's why I still think Fast 7 is the best movie out of all of them. Because the movie starts off with with Han dying. It starts off with Han dying from the scene with Jason Statham. And you're there like, oh my god, one of the main Fast and Furious characters just died. And And you're there like, oh my god, Jason Statham character is not someone you want to mess with. This guy is a ruthless murderer who will beat the living crap out of anyone if he has to. And that's what I love so much about Fast 7, how it began. Because now you see the hospital scene where he like killed multiple people. You don't even see the action, you just see the aftermath. You see how everyone's just tried defeating Jason Statham and they all died. But that Han death, how he walks out casually and he says, I'm gonna find you. He tells something to Dom. And you're there like, oh my god. They're about to mess with the most threatening power they've ever met. And it sets it up so nicely. Not only that, but it also sets up Paul Walker's character, Brian, very well, where he wants to retire. He just wants to not be part of the action anymore. Actually, I will say Fast 5 is the best one, but Fast 7 is the second one. And it starts off with the stakes high because a main character just died. I love that. And then they go to the funeral and you feel you feel the sadness of a character dying. And then after that, the whole movie, Jason's like in most of the fights, Jason Statham's winning. You're there like, how is it possible to defeat Jason Statham? And so the whole movie, you're left with these stakes, how high they are, how Jason Statham genuinely is a character of revenge who wants to kill the members of the Fast and Furious, whatever they call themselves, the Fast Crew. I'm just going to call them the Fast Family or the Fast Crew, whatever. But you feel the stakes. You feel the moment of the fact that this is a character you don't want to mess with. The Fast 9. Oh, yeah, and also Edwin says it. Jason Statham's character beat The Rock. He beat the Rock, and you're there like, he killed Han, and he beat the Rock, and he almost killed the main character Dom with an explosive in his house. Like you're there like, oh my god, this is a guy you don't want to mess with. And even another example, the franchise died after we lost Paul Walker. I will say the movies did downgrade after Paul Walker, sadly passing away. But yeah, and not only that, but even though Fate of the Furious, I would say I like Fate of the Furious, but I will say it was one of the weakest movies. Even with Fate of the Furious, that movie started off well because it shows you Dom, what he's doing, and then you learn about him having a kid and how his ex-girlfriend, I forgot what was it, a girlfriend, right? His ex-girlfriend was kidnapped. And I forgot what the blonde lady's name is, the blonde lady who also, wait, hold on. She's in the movie. You also see her. And she's threatening because she knows everything. And she knows what's happening. And so when you see Dom's character go up against the crew, you see him betraying The Rock. He almost kills The Rock, and he hurts his entire family that he's made. You see the sadness, you see the emotion, and you're there like, oh my god, Dom is now with the threat, because now the threat is not an outside force, it's an inside force. So that movie begins really well, and you feel the stakes because you're there like, I want to root for Dom, but I also want to root for the other guys. You're there like, oh my god, that's a lot of inner conflict in the film. And even Fate of the Furious got that right. But Fast and Furious 9 decides to go with a stupid route where all of a sudden these characters are Black Widow level kinds of spies. All of them now have the powers of James Bond, and that now they're all powerful. But not only that, but Dom is now apparently the new Superman. Apparently he's this guy who can fight 20 guys and pull with a chain with just his two bare hands, a normal human being who not long ago was just fixing up cars and driving them real fast. And now all of a sudden he has the powers of Samson himself, and he's able to destroy the construction and just kill multiple people like it's nothing, survive explosions, survive a lot of gun combat, survive crashes, survive a lot of stupid things, to the point where all sense of reality is thrown out the window just for these cool shots of Vin Diesel being the next freaking Superman, to the point where you start ignoring the fact that everything just feels so fake. Nothing seems real. And it really annoyed me throughout the film how Everything was just CGI this, CGI that, and you're there. I mean, obviously it's all CGI, but you're there like, so wait a minute, these characters are invincible. And before anyone says, okay, this isn't a spoiler because this was basically a show. Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, and the girl with the braids, the British girl. I know they kept making a running joke saying, "Oh, why is it possible that we survived all these dumb things?" It's like I have a bullet wound in the jacket, but that's really about it. And everyone kept saying, "Oh, but they were self-aware. They were self-aware." Newsflash: being self-aware doesn't change the fact that a lot of this action was just practically visual noise. There were no stakes. You never felt like the characters were gonna die. The whole film, you were just there hoping everyone just believed all the BS you're serving them up a platter. There's no stakes. There's no nothing. And it was annoying to see. And they kept making the joke that, just saying you're self-aware doesn't mean you're self-aware. Just saying you making those jokes does not mean you're actually If you were truly, truly self-aware, you would have changed the action scenes. You would have changed the problem, which is there's no stakes. The movies have just become stupid visual noise. That's what they've become. And I hate how a lot of people who are defending it. And look, if you like the movie, that is awesome, man. That's cool. But one main problem of the movie is that everyone, they kept saying, "Oh, we're self-aware, we're self-aware." If you're so self-aware, then make a better movie. And that's what annoyed me, because there was a lot of action. And even Edwin says right here, and they don't bleed. They barely ever bleed. And that was annoying. And you're just told to, like, everyone's excuses. "Oh, but the Fast and Furious franchise has always been dumb and ridiculous." No, it hasn't. If you go watch the older movies or the movies prior, you feel the level of stakes. Again, Fate of the Furious is a good example. You're there like, I want to root for Dom, but I want to root for the rest of them. And you're there conflicted in the middle. You're there conflicted. Hobbs and Shaw even did this. Hobbs and Shaw, when they fought Idris Elba, Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, two guys who have been seen as the most powerful people in the franchise in the last few films, both of them were struggling. They were getting their butts kicked in the fights against Idris Elba. And they even got kidnapped and trapped. They needed help. And they were struggling. Even Hobbs and Shaw got that right. Fast 7, let me remind you, Fast 7 started with a main character dying, and all the main characters almost died from a destruction. They almost died. And, the last other movies, for example, that safe scene in Brazil in Fast 5, you felt the tension build up. You felt the suspense build up, because you're there like, are they going to get caught? Are they actually going to be able to carry the safe? You feel the stakes. And when they fight Dwayne Johnson, they're losing for the most part, because Dwayne Johnson's that strong and powerful. But F9 doesn't have any of that. And that annoyed me. Another thing that annoyed me was the whole all the trailers were promoting John Cena as the super spy, this assassin. But yet I remember when I left the movie theater, I'm like, I felt like John Cena was hardly in the film. Was he even in the movie? And I'm like, I feel like I saw the flashback version of him more often than I saw John Cena himself. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's just how I felt. John Cena is a super spy and only has like 2 or 3 combat scenes. And they're all very unrealistic. Now, just because this isn't really a spoiler, Han's return. Now, this is going to go back to something I said earlier. The reason why I love Fast 7 is because it began with the stakes being high. The death of a main character, Han, the death of him was so impactful to that film. It's annoying that this movie just decides to throw that away. And look, I'm about to tell you how he survived that. Now, I'm just going to put this up. Right now. I'm just going to put this right here. Actually, let me change out what this says. Hold up. let me change right now. Let me change the wording of that. Okay, okay, F9. Okay, I'm gonna get into the spoiler of how Han returns. You want to know how Han returns? I'm actually gonna tell you how Han returns. He returns. He returns by not explaining how they return. They're just like, oh, Mr. Nobody apparently had him. Apparently, they set this up that he was gonna fake his death, but they never say how he was able to fake it. They're just like, oh, he just faked his death. That's it. Throw that away. Just completely throw out the fact that that was one of the main things about Fast 7 that you felt the tension you felt. And the thing that was so stupid about that is we've seen time and time again that Jason Statham is a master assassin. He's a guy who, if he has a goal of murdering someone, he will get that goal because he's a trained assassin who has beaten an entire army, but yet he didn't know if his target was in that car or not. I don't believe any of that for a second. I don't believe any of it. And it's annoying. It's genuinely annoying to see. It really is. They bring back Han, and they're like, oh yeah, I faked my death. You want to know how? We'll just say Mr. Nobody was part of it. He comes back, and there was just 2 quick scenes that he fights. And then he's also in a post-credit scene with Statham. That's it? Justice for Han. What about justice for Fast 7? The whole point on why Jason Statham felt so threatening to begin with is because he killed one of the main characters in Fast 7. So now we're going to throw that away just for fan service. That's it. You throw all of that away from a previous film just to be like, oh yeah, fan service. Here you go. Have Han back. Oh, look, he has a shorter hair now. I guess that's cool. But now, let me talk about one last thing. In this scene, finally, this is the scene I wanted to get out of the way. I want to talk about this scene because I wasn't able to because of the non-spoiler review I did. But I do have it here. Oh wait, hold up. I have it. Yeah, I have it right here. Oh crap. I have it right here where my hand's at. Down here. We are going to get into the biggest spoiler of the film. Okay, let me get into it. For the last few years, we've been making fun of how Fast and Furious has gone so dumb that really anything's possible. But one of those things was the possibility of Fast and Furious going into space. That became a running meme. That became a meme that everyone was like, that's going to eventually happen. You want to know what this movie does? They go into space. They go into space. They go into space. They really go into space. Also, France scored. They go into space. And you want to know why? Because they needed to destroy a satellite instead of hacking into it, instead of this, instead of that. And you want to know how they're able to? Because 3 guys who were just mechanics in what was it? Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. The guys who were just like mechanics, these small characters, all of a sudden, all right, they're able to deal with rocket engines. One of them is a rocket scientist. They're all now able to do this, all to do that. They're these intelligent beings who have access to this kind of technology. And they're able to build a rocket engine on a freaking car that can go up to space just randomly. Now, I will say the scene itself was hilarious to see. I was laughing my butt off the whole time. with Ludacris and Tyrese Gibson. How there was this joke, and I remember him putting the duct tape, and I was actually laughing at that scene. And the whole time I'm laughing, but I'm there like, is this how far they're willing to go now? Let's just go to space because there's a meme on it. But you do realize that the whole movie just didn't make sense as to why they go. I mean, you have a hacker girl who's a hacker now. And yeah, you got to go up there and destroy it physically. I did find it hilarious. It was hilarious. But after that, I'm like, really? It felt like when they were writing the script, they were like, hey, look, there's this funny meme. Oh, look, I found this funny meme on Instagram about the Fast and Furious franchise going into space. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. This is supposed to be a franchise about street racing and heist and fighting off drug cartels and dealers and all that. Now it just became Star Wars. You know, I'm just gonna say this as a joke right now. Let's get off the spoilers so that way I can finally talk. Look, I'm sorry for the rant. I'm really sorry for the rant. I don't like getting angry, but it's frustrating. But if I was a writer in the franchise and everyone was just putting in their stupid takes, you know what's something I would have written in as a stupid thing? I would have had this scene where John Cena gets this invisible cloak because they have the technology to do it. He gets this invisible cloak and is able to put it on, and now he's invisible. It's like that would have been so hilarious to see. Just like Vin Diesel's in a car, and then John Cena's in the next car, and he sees no one driving, and he's there like, "Look, I've gone an hour. My throat's getting a little dry already, but for the Fast franchise, and look, I don't say this. Look, I have a friend, like the friend I was talking about, who loves cars." I mean, me and him have been debating about the Fast franchise for the last few years. I told him they're going on a decline. Fate of the Furious was good, but it was not nearly as good as the other Fast films. Again, it's all subjective. Let me remind you guys, it's all subjective. If you guys believe differently, that's cool. My opinion isn't the main opinion. It's just my own opinion. And then Hobbs and Shaw, I thought it was also a decline, where I'm like, yeah, I felt a little less. And so when Fast 9 comes out, he actually got mad at me when I talked about F9. I was like, it's the most brain-dead, stupid movie I've seen in years. The movie is very ridiculous and dumb. And I said it's the worst Fast movie, at least to my opinion. Again, let me remind you guys, it's just my subjective opinion. If you guys believe differently, that is awesome. But I was telling him that, and he got mad at me. But I told him at the end of the day, you know, because the Rotten Tomato score is pretty low. Or it's not low, really, but a lot of people are like, yeah, this is the worst one. I mean, even the great Robert Meyer Burnett, this guy loves every single Fast movie. Like, he loves all of them. And even he himself gave up on the franchise after that one film. Also, by the way, sorry, Jeremy, if I'm not responding to any of the comments, but I'm gonna get into that for a minute. I know you're commenting. I mean, thank you, Jeremy and Edwin, for being on the stream. But I'm about to get to the comments. Don't worry, but I just want to get one last thing. Fast 9. I hope that the writers, directors, but specifically Vin Diesel himself. This is a message more to Vin Diesel because he's a producer in these and he's in charge of what happens in these films. Let me get this right now. Dom Toretto is not Superman. He is not this godlike being. He is not a god. He is not a savior. He is a man who is really good at street racing and can fix up cars. The reason why the Fast and Furious franchise is so popular and beloved is because you felt the stakes in these scenes. You feel the action, the tension, the moment that these characters might die. Just like Fast 7, when you kill off Han. You feel like they're going on these dangerous missions for a reason. To the people who made F9, I gotta tell you this. Action without consequence is just visual noise. Once you lose a sense of reality or a sense of stakes, then it just becomes pointless. The audience catches on real quick, being like, oh, so this isn't really real. It was practically a Looney Tunes cartoon. It was practically a Looney Tunes cartoon. And I'm still going to watch Fast 10. I'm still going to watch Fast 11. However, to the people who made F9 and to the people who are going to be making F10 and F11, especially Vin Diesel himself, because I do think he's part of the problem of why this franchise has become a decline. Understand that action movies, the whole point as to why they're such a popular genre is because is because you feel the consequences of their actions. You go watch, let's use MCU, Thor Ragnarok. Thor is a literal god of Asgard, of this amazing place, Asgard, with rich kings and the throne and everything. He is the god of lightning and has a magical hammer that can swing him anywhere. And yet, that movie alone had more stakes than Fast 9. How is that possible? How does a movie about a Norse god with the power of lightning have more stakes than a movie about a bunch of guys who know how to street race? How? Because in Thor Ragnarok, let me use Thor Ragnarok as an example. You see the fear, the worry that the characters might die. You feel the worry and the scare that Asgard might get destroyed, which he eventually did. But you feel the panic because you're there like Ragnarok might happen, or Hela might take over Asgard. And we know that she is the god of... Wait, what was it? Wait, what was she the god of? I forgot. My bad. I forgot about what she was the god of. But you feel the stakes. With Fast 9, you're there like, oh, John Cena is bad because he was once Dom's brother. And they're able to fight off a bunch of soldiers. And let's talk about the Cardi B scene because I see people talking about it. The Cardi B scene was all right. It was stupid, though. It was genuinely freaking stupid. It was insanely... Like, look, this isn't because it's Cardi B. It's just the context of what happened in the scene. Now, let me remind you, I'm not a big fan of Cardi B. I've liked a few of her songs. I won't lie. There's a few songs I like of hers. So this is no disrespect to Cardi. But that scene itself, what happens is, so Dom is getting arrested, and he's in the cop van, and you see Cardi B take off her helmet. You see the other FBI people take off their helmets, and she's like, "Oh, Dom, you helped me off the streets. You helped me in my childhood life, so I'm gonna let you go. And look at all my friends around here; they're gonna let you go." And that was another major problem of this movie, that it was just, oh, people just owe Dom favors. Early in the movie, he's able to get a private plane, because someone owed him something, a character you never seen. We've had 8 other Fast and Furious movies, and yet we're just now seeing these characters and their favors. Cardi B, never in the other movies. Oh, Dom just happened to help her, which is possible. It's always possible. But it felt so lazy and so stupid. It happened like 4 times throughout the movie. But it was just this way to be like, oh, look, let's just throw away the characters for now, and then continue with the rest. All right. And then you're there like, okay, so again, that goes back to the stakes scene where nothing is in stakes. And it's like, you're there like, okay, so I guess nothing really matters. But hey, that's just me. Let me read some of the comments. I'm sorry again, guys, for the rants. I don't really like getting mad, but I don't know. Fast 9 just pissed me off. And also, look, just one little thing I didn't like was John Cena was hardly in the movie, and in the scenes he was in, he was boring, bland. His acting's not very good, but I do blame more of the writing to his character rather than him himself. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, let's read some of the other comments. Um, uh, Noel wants to see holiday special Guardians of the Galaxy Blade. Oh wait, you're reading off all the entire list. Um, I don't know who Noel is. I'm Jeremy Gonzalez. Maybe that's you. I don't. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I'm not sure who Noel is, but Noel didn't see Fast Nine. I'm not sure who Noel is, but all right. Everyone says everyone was laughing at the spacing. Yeah, I remember my theater. It was the most packed theater I've been to since before the pandemic. I think the last one was Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember there was a lot of people in that one, and even with Godzilla vs Kong, Tenet, all these other ones, it was always a very small audience. This time there was a giant amount of people in the theater to watch F9, which is cool. But yeah, F10 are going to Mars. Yeah, sooner rather than later, we're gonna get a scene where Dom is driving around the rings of Saturn because I don't know. There's also this meme. There's this meme I'm gonna pop up later in a bit, but yeah. What about the Cardi B scene? But yeah, expect that if the next movie has Dom driving around the rings of Saturn, I'm not even gonna be surprised. But yeah, what about the Oh wait, I already talked about that. Cardi B is gonna be in Fast 10. Oh, that's awesome. And Infinity War. Imagine they bring back Gal Gadot. I will say this: I think there's a giant chance they will bring her back because the thing is, she didn't become Wonder Woman until after she left the Fast franchise. Her role as Wonder Woman has really made Gal insanely popular. So I wouldn't find it surprising if they were like, "Hey, let's bring back Gal," because if people see her in the trailers, they're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, Wonder Woman," and I won't be surprised if they bring her back. Not only that, but they brought back Han. Might as well bring back Gal. I mean, I will find it stupid because in Fast 6, that was an emotional scene, and that was an emotional scene in Fast 6. It would be sad if they actually did bring her back for stupid reasons. But hey, if they want to bring her back, then that's up to them, man. I personally wouldn't do that because that is very. You take away what. It's like Han. Bringing back Han already destroyed Fast 7 for me, a movie I love with a deep desire. Probably my. It's tied with Fast 5 as my favorite Fast movie, but yeah, it is what it is. Vin Diesel confirms that Cardi B is an F10. Oh, I think I heard that, but I could be wrong. But yeah, bring Gal Gadot Fast 10 and Wonder Woman 3. I'm excited for Wonder Woman 3. If they bring her in Fast 10, I wouldn't mind it. But again, I didn't really like how they brought back Han. And Han was, besides Brian and besides Tyrese Gibson, besides Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto, and besides Paul Walker's Brian, my favorite character was Han, and yet I'm still pissed at how they brought him back. But yeah, F70 coming in 2006. Hey, I guess it is. Like, I'm gonna be a grandpa, and I'm gonna be telling about my kids about the time I got to see F9 in the theater and how much I came on YouTube to rant about it. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, Grandpa, do you want to go watch? Do you want to go watch F69 with us?" And I'm there like, "Nice, nice." But I'm also like, "Damn, that many movies." But let me actually pop up a meme. I need to bring this meme in because this meme is related to this, and I gotta talk about it. I gotta show it. I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna pop it in my phone, and I'm gonna bring it up here on my screen. Let me try looking for it. All right, okay. You guys go ahead and comment, but right now I need to go find that scene. Um, hold up. Okay, I'm trying to find the meme, but I don't want to take too long finding this meme. Um, hold up, guys. Let me try finding the meme, the meme. The meme. All right. Don't even know if I have it. Let me see if I can find it on albums. It should probably be on screenshot. Uh, Snapchat. Okay, hold up. I should be able to find it. I'm sorry, guys, if it's taking me a while. I need to look for it. I don't think I can find it. I don't think I can find it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look for it, but let me read some of the comments. You think Paul CGI? I don't think they'll bring him back, but if they do, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I want to see Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Spider Verse 2, and Spider Man Tom Holland franchise. Hey, me too, man. Me too. You think they will make more spin-offs? Yep, definitely. Especially with Hobbs and Shaw. I think Hobbs and Shaw will get a trilogy. But hey, we'll have to wait and see and find out. I don't know. They've overdone it. They've overdone the franchise. To me, it's just become ridiculous and pointless. Man, I'm trying to find the meme, and I don't think I will be able to find it. But hold up. I'm trying to find it. Um, I don't think I'll be able to find it. I'm gonna wait. Hold up. What happened to Hobbs' brother? I remember they brought him back in Hobbs and Shaw. Wait, no, not Hobbs and Shaw. Fate of the Furious. I don't know. I feel like we'll see him again, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I'm trying to find the meme that I was talking about that's related to this. Um, I don't think I'll be able to find it. But you guys go ahead, comment down below some things you want to talk about. It doesn't even have to be Fast and Furious, but if you guys have certain topics, then go ahead, drop them down in the comment section down below. I can't find the meme. Don't think I'll be able to find it, but I have to. I genuinely have to because it's a hilarious meme. Sorry about this, guys. I don't want to be. I know it's tiring to just watch me talk about Fast 9, but I can't find it. All right. Oh man, I'm scrolling a lot. I hate scrolling this much. I feel like I should be able to find it sooner rather than later. Uh, I think I might be on my Instagram saved, but I could be wrong. He should be in Hobbs and Shaw too. Hey, I mean that would be nice to see, but yeah, I want to see. I want to see Captain America 4, X Men, and Deadpool 3 release date. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Tom Cruise for a Fast and Furious spinoff. That would be cool. That would be awesome, but um, all right. I think I'm gonna go to Instagram save. It probably should be on there because I remember I saw it not long ago on my saved. Um, let me let me move over here, buds. Let me move over here. By the way, follow me on Instagram. It's gonna you can see it down there in the little banner thing. I don't even know what to call it, but I should probably be able to find it soon. Man, I really hate looking. I really. Okay. Um. Okay. Because I don't save too much on Instagram. I should probably be able to find it. Really quickly. Again, sorry guys if I'm taking a while. I think it's a hilarious meme that would be cool to have. It's related to Fast 9. It's related to Fast 9. So it is something worth showing at least. Uh, I feel like I'm hyping up this meme a lot more than I probably should, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold up. Man. Oh, man. I probably won't be able to find it. I won't be able to find it. I won't be able to find it. Okay, yes. Don't think I'll probably be able to find it. That's a little annoying. Um, yeah, I probably can't find it. That is a little annoying to see. I'm just gonna ignore it. Maybe if I find it, I'll post it on my Instagram and Twitter. I don't want to take too much time here just looking for that, but yeah, F7 should have ended the saga. That's what Edison. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't think it like if Fate of the Furious and Hobbs and Shaw had been good movies, then I would have probably said, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, Fate of the Furious and Hobbs and Shaw were both average. They were pretty good, but not great. This new one, I didn't like. I just didn't like it. But hey, and you know what's something that kind of angers me about my video? I remember when I did my review, I didn't just review it on YouTube. I posted on my Twitter. I posted on my Instagram. And I had a lot of people tell me that, there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, you don't understand Fast and Furious. You're just saying this because you want to look cool." And no, I say this as a Fast and Furious fan. I know what to expect from a Fast movie. I'm a fan of the franchise. Obviously, I wanted to see this movie be good. I never hope for a movie to fail. I'm always wanting every movie that I see possible to be the best movie possible. And the thing is, I love every other Fast and Furious movie. There's been ridiculous stuff in the past, obviously. If you've seen any Fast movie, you'll know that most of this stuff is ridiculous. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But F9 took that overboard and completely ignored the fact that that's not the reason why fans came to watch. They came to watch a pretty good film. A film that feels like there are stakes. But they chose to ignore that because Vin Diesel's egotistical self decided, I want to look like a cool action star, so I'm just going to do whatever I want. And that is true because I still think that's the reason. For those who don't know, Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel both had beef. They both had beef in the past. And I feel like the main reason because of that was because Dwayne Johnson wanted more of the big scenes. He wanted the major scenes. He wanted the final battle scenes. And the main scenes. But Vin Diesel was like, no, I want them to myself. And that's fine. That's fine. However, I feel like he now took that ego and was like, I'm doing whatever I want to do. And it's truly annoying. It truly is to the point where it pisses me off. And it's like, and I know this video is me overreacting the most of the time. But truly, this franchise lost all sense of reality. It lost that sense of stakes. It lost the sense of consequence, and it lost my respect. That's what the franchise has done, and if it wants to continue doing that, that's fine. That's fine. However, eventually people will start getting pissed off. Eventually, people will start being like, "Oh, okay, I guess you don't care. We're just going to go screw off." Look what happened to the Transformers series. You had that first Transformers movie with Shia LaBeouf, the Michael Bay ones, and it was a pretty good film, or at least most people liked it. Dark of the Moon wasn't very good. All these Revenge of the Fallen, all these movies, it got to a point where eventually The Last Night came and it flopped in the box office. It got trashed on, and now the Transformers legacy had a massive stain to it, to the point where most people gave up. The hardcore Transformer fans were like, why should I give you my money when you can't even make me a decent film? And Fast and Furious needs to learn from that. They need to learn that, hey, this is good for now, but on the long run, it won't. And if they want to continue doing movies like F9, then eventually people will catch up to it if they keep making this many. But hey, look, I don't want to hate these movies. I want to love them. But I hated how so many people were telling me, oh, you're saying this because you've never seen a Fast movie. But it is what it is. But yeah. because of Paul Walker started the franchise. I understand that. I wouldn't say ended because of Paul. I would say more because of the storytelling. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Watch Fast and Furious in order I have in the past. Can you rank the Fast and Furious movies? Ranking them would be hard. I'm just gonna say this: my top two are Fast Five and Fast Seven. My least favorite ones is F9, and I would say my second least favorite, which I still like this one, is probably I would say Fate of the Furious. I would say probably second worst, but still a movie I liked. Um, I'll try ranking them one day, but we'll have to see and find out. But yeah, they are making a new Transformer movies. Yeah, I know, but this is like a reboot. Like Bumblebee is a reboot, and then this new one, Rise of the Beast, is going to be a reboot. It's going to be a small, soft reboot, not a hard reboot. It's going to be a small reboot. Um, but if they had continued with Michael Bay, let's say Michael Bay after the last night decided to make another one, that movie probably would have done worst on the box office. But yeah, Jeremy says Noel wants to see. I wonder who Noel is. I really wonder if like is Jeremy Noel. That is a little weird, but I mean that's cool. But yeah, they should reboot Transformers. I mean they are doing the soft reboot. They're not going full on reboot, but they're gonna do it softly, small, like a little kick, a little stain. Not anything big, but yeah, I mean, I personally would do a hard reboot, which is what Bumblebee practically did, but in a way where they're not really saying anything, which is weird. But I mean, Transformers, it got messed up to a point of losing its, like a lot of people began hating the Transformers movies. I personally didn't like a single one besides the first one, but it is what it is. But yeah, next comment. Um, all right, I guess so. Michael Bay is not coming back for Transformers. Yeah, I know, which is why I consider them reboots because they really did change things. They did. They've already kind of established it's a reboot, but they're saying it softly rather than doing a hard reboot. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, my voice is so tired. I've ranted so much about Fast 9 that I'm actually really tired. Like my throat is really getting tired. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water when I'm done today. Uh, they ruined Jacob in Fast 9. I wouldn't say ruined. I mean, they did. His character wasn't very good in this film. I wouldn't say ruined because it's not like it was a previously established character. But I guess yeah, I would agree with that. But yeah, I know I've seen a lot. I've seen quite a few people join the stream. For those people who are joining us in the stream, I was actually talking about Fast 9. If you want to see my rant, go back to the video. But yeah. Next comment. Do you have all Fast and Furious movies in Blu-ray? This is actually a fun fact. Last weekend, last Sunday, I actually almost bought the whole Blu-ray packet of 8 Fast and Furious movies. This was before Hobbs and Shaw came out, and I was about to get it because I thought it was a nice packet, but I decided not to. Now, as to the movies I own physically, the only one I own physically is the first one and the 7th one. I do not own any other Fast movie, although I probably should. I probably should, but it is what it is. But yeah, the endings. Oh yeah, the ending was they just repeated what they did in the first movie. They're like, hey, I once had a friend who did this and that. So they gave them the key and it was like, there, bye. And I'm like, is that it? That's the end for his character? We just see him leave and that's it. I know he's on the run because he now has people that hate him and want to kill him, but same goes for Dom and the whole crew. There's a lot of people who want to kill him. But it is also, I hate how when I don't put a hair product on my hair, like my hair just starts falling down here. Like I don't like how it falls. Like it looks stupid. Like I don't like how my hair looks. But yeah, I want Batgirl release date for HBO Max. And me too, man. Me too. But yeah, have you read the Ultimate Spider-Man comics? It's a good run from Mark Bagley and Michelle Bendis. Yeah, I've read them. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. But yeah, top five trilogy. I don't know what I would say top five trilogy is, but okay. I was about to put Terminator in this, but I don't really like Rise of the Machines much. I consider it just two movies, but let me say some trilogies, at least from the top of my head, that I would probably consider in my top five. One of them would be the Dark Knight trilogy, the Godfather trilogy, the Godfather. What other trilogy can I think of? Not Matrix, because I'm not a big fan of the Matrix sequels. Um, I would say just Zack Snyder's trilogy would probably be there. The Sam Raimi trilogy, I don't really like the third one, but I guess you could put it there. The Planet of the Apes trilogy was pretty good. I don't know. It's hard, but it is what it. A Toy Story. Toy Story. Andrew actually just reminded me, and Toy Story trilogy would probably be up there. But that's a hard question. I would have to probably think about that one for a longer period of time. But yeah. Next question. Next comment. Dom was on the run a lot of the time. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end the stream off. I'm actually getting real tired. Like I rant for the people who are joining us in the stream. If please go back early in the video. I went on a full rant about F9, and if you want to see that, it was hilarious. Edwin got to see my entire rant of the stream. It was just me ranting, and I rarely rant on this channel, but I had to. I had to rant because it just pissed me off what F9 did. But last question, just last one I'm going to answer. Batman Begins versus Spider-Man 2002. I got to give that to Spider-Man 2002. They're both amazing, great films, but I think that first Spider-Man is better than Batman Begins. But that's just my opinion. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, Tobey Maguire. I didn't mean to press that, but anyways, oh my God. No way. Hold up. To my soccer fans right now, Switzerland just came back from 3-1 down and tied it 3-3 at the final 90th minute. No way. This happened earlier with Croatia and Spain. What the? I'm missing a great game right now. I guess I'll try watching extra time. Oh my God. No way. Switzerland 3-3 with France. I'm right now seeing some Twitter reactions. A lot of people are going crazy. The second time this happens today. Coming back from 3-1 down. I know Croatia did end up losing 3-5, but still, that's impressive. I'm getting a lot of people being like, football. What a crazy day of football, madre mia. Oh my God. I'm actually shocked because I was seeing that France was winning 3-1 here. Like I was reading the tweets, right? Like I was reading the scores and everything while I was doing the stream. Now seeing 3-1, Benzema, 2 goals, a Paul Pogba, beautiful goal. Then Switzerland gets a goal back, and now they're tied 3-3 at the 90th minute. I haven't been keeping up much with the Euros this summer, but Copa America has been my main priority when it comes to soccer right now. But man, oh man, I know most of you guys don't care because it's soccer and this is a movie talk YouTube channel. But wow, I don't even know how to respond to that. All right, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream off because I'm actually genuinely tired. We almost went 2 hours. But anyways, guys, next Tuesday I'll be coming back. I know we don't do movie talk Tuesdays anymore, but however, I know that my goal is going to be to eventually stream at least once a month. And I think once a week, a stream. And next Tuesday, we are going to be doing another stream. Don't know what the topic's going to be. We'll have to wait and see and find out what happens around that time. But on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, please make sure to watch Loki early in the morning so that way we can come here and we can discuss Loki episode 4 on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Eastern Time. That is 12, I believe. And in like LA, California time zone, that is going to be around 8 a.m., I believe. But make sure you join us. But yeah, Edwin asked me an important question just because the soccer topic came out. What happened to your second channel? Now, I'm going to give you guys some context. I was originally planning on making a second YouTube channel called the Blaugrana Podcast, which is going to be a whole channel dedicated to us talking about soccer. But when I actually did record one video, which was this whole video talking about Memphis Depay, Sergio Aguero, Gini Wijnaldum, talking about all that. We were talking about all that, but I decided to not do it because I don't do YouTube full time. I have another job. Recently, I've been working out. I've been trying to lose weight. And so I made the decision to only have one channel. And because of that, I decided not to do the second channel. Even though I wanted to talk about soccer, I decided, I'm insanely busy. I've been losing a lot of weight these last 2 weeks. I've actually lost 6 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I guess that's a decent start. But, I've been trying to work out. I have a job outside of YouTube. And I decided, focus on